With these two that I'm channeling, it's so interesting to me because both of you have a lot of the same feelings for each other. But you're both really terrified of the other too. And this could be because of past hurt or some kind of desire to hurt the other because of whatever's happened. That neither one of you feels like if you were just to be put into a room to have a conversation, that it would even be productive. That there would be some kind of animosity or like a game plan. And it's almost like if we could just like not, could we just not talk? Because we're already coming into this worried that the other one has some kind of evil plan here. And it's so unfortunate that you both have that kind of energy towards the other, but it's because of whatever has transpired. Because the thing is like you two were each other's safety, like safe spot. That's why it's like, it's so, I just keep coming back to like, you both kind of feel like there's something very physical about you two coming together and like needing to hold each other in some kind of way, comfort each other before getting to the problem or talking about whatever it is that you need to talk about or address whatever issue that there is, because you're both needing to come from a space that's not acting out of emotion or fear. I'm starting to understand our connection. And it's like you two are a lot alike in that sense too, which is so unfortunate again, because this feels like you both really love each other. But it's like the worst thing. I keep just like seeing this fantasy play out, right? Where for some reason you two are face to face. And in the fantasy for both of you, it's like you just hold each other. Like you just hug each other. You just let down all of that and just embrace one another. And that's both of you. But one of you has a fear that you're going to get pushed away, and the other one has a fear that you're going to get yelled at. And it's like not knowing how to get past those. Because if you were to actually get past those, you'd see that like there's something so comforting about the touch that like you don't have anything to be afraid of. I remember every detail of that day. There has been conflict in this, clearly, because you two wouldn't be so afraid of each other if there wasn't some kind of conflict. But that fear of being afraid of each other, it's just afraid of not the other person not wanting the same thing. Just being near you is intoxicating. I don't know what's going to happen here. You speak to me through music. If I just breathe, everything will be okay. Every little thing will be okay. I'm obsessed with your body. You know, and usually we take that kind of like, but with other cards that we've been getting in this reading, not that that's not like, hey, but it's just, there is this peace. I mean, like literally we were getting like a newborn baby, like just sitting on like its mother's chest. Like there's this comfort with you two when you touch each other, even if it's holding hands. There's some kind of just spark of connection, of bond, of understanding, of just peace. And it feels like since there's been this runner situation, this runner issue that you two are having here, you haven't really felt that peace. And you just are craving that peace that you get from one another. But it's like the peace that is the ultimate bond here has just been plagued by all of this chaos. And so now fear just kind of goes to the forefront. I could be your hero. I can lay like this forever. Jeez. You can take my breath away. A lot of breath stuff here coming out in this reading. You speak to me through music, though, so maybe that fear of have I lost everything. And again, with the freaking, like, context clues here of, like, of a very physical relationship. It's not that it's... Yes, talking and conversations and like that's all very important, but there's just something so strong about this physical connection that like just makes everything make sense. It's the way that the person smells and like even like the rough patches of their skin. Like I don't know, there's just it's all so good. Even if it's something you wouldn't normally like enjoy or like, but it's just pheromones and it's chemistry and it's all the things. It's so intense, and there's such an intense craving to bond like that. I have so much desire for you. Oh, you too. There is this wanting to live in the moment energy, just go for it energy. That pull passion. This insane chemistry, sparks, having fun. I feel like you're either both single or you're both about to be single, and it's like there's nothing actually in the way of this connection except for you two. You two are getting in your heads, and you two are getting in the way of this connection. It's unconventional. There's something about you that is unconventional that doesn't feel like it's because someone's with someone else. Wedding rings? The chaser. Wedding rings. We have chaser and runner energy. But there's always this like looming fear that there's just something that could go wrong. And if this were to go wrong with this second chance kind of energy, like there's just something extra devastating about that. So it kind of keeps you two from being able to just go for it. Let's go part 3.